So, ladies and gentlemen, your boy the man NJ to the City here. Here's the thing. NJ to the City for NJ to the City news, because what I'm about to talk about is, downright political. Not everything involving NJ to the City news is political, but we're definitely gonna go off on that tangent right quick. Because as I'm watching Blaze TV, yes, shout out God bless Blaze TV. I'm an independent black conservative. Okay. I watch really everything. I watch, conservative media, liberal media. I watch independent media. I watch everything, really, God first. And, yeah, quite amazing, All sides of the story, different perspectives. I love it all. But Nancy Pelosi, in what I just saw, literally just said that the reason why she's now willing to sign these stimulus bills is because she now has a president in office, or a president that they believe is about to be in office, that they actually want and or believe in. Ladies and gentlemen, I just dialed that up in my head immediately when she said that and thought to myself, so you're telling the American people you withheld aid from them because you didn't like the guy that was in office? You literally withheld aid money from people, from many Americans that were in desperate need of it. Desperate, dire need. You just withheld it just because you didn't like the guy who was signing the, signing the checks. Ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly, signing the bill. That's exactly what I'm trying to express to people is the dumbest part about politics. Which is why that's why Trump literally campaigned off of draining the swamp. That's literally the number one reason why he campaigned off of that identity of draining the swamp, for that reason. Because the swamp is filled with double standard, hypocritical people who will do anything to get their way. Anything. And or anything to line their pockets. Because they don't care about you, even though they're getting paid off of you. And so on. And that's why, Trump's biggest campaign slogan, or at least one of his biggest, is drain the swamp. Because that's how these people think. You would literally withhold stimulus check money from many of dire need, better yet, many of dire times Americans, let alone hardworking, blue-collar, ground roots Americans. Withhold, pretty much giving them some of their tax dollars back. If I'm not mistaken, that's how these system works and so on. You would really withhold giving them some of their tax dollars back just because you don't like the guy that's signing the check, signing the bill? Guys, that is literally hypocrisy. If not hypocrisy, that's just plain evil and corruption to its highest core. That tells me you don't give a flying flip about the American people, let alone flying flip about probably even the people that, again, are in your own city, of which she's the representative of, if I'm not mistaken. Ladies and gentlemen, the evidence is there. You just have to be smart enough to figure it out. These people don't care about you. Drain the swamp in Washington. That's one of the top reasons why so many Americans, even if they don't agree with Trump's character, they're totally backing him as president because of mentalities like that. Literally, think about it. You think everybody that voted for Trump likes his personality or cares about his character or whatever else? No, they don't. They just are tired of what they've been getting, and or they know that the next party ain't gonna offer them no better. That's literally what it is. That's literally what it is. Not everybody that voted for Trump really voted for him because they voted for his character or his, whatever. They literally voted for him because they were just tired of what they were already getting, and they know that from the other side, it's not saving grace. It's just more brick upon brick upon brick. They want to land on some soft pillows rather than getting pounded by stones and bricks, etc. Nancy Pelosi literally just said, and I quote, she literally just said, because we have a new president that's supposed to take office. That's why now it's a good time to pass this stimulus check pass. And I think that's garbage. I think it's as garbage as it gets, and it shows you where her priorities are, and let alone her lack of character. So you would withhold money from so many Americans that are in desperate need of it for many different reasons, let alone to keep their small businesses open, let alone to keep food on the table. I mean, God knows how many people fell into poverty because of what's going on in the world. God knows how many people literally already were living on paycheck to paycheck before what happened, and how deeper into the slump they fell because of what's happened. So you're telling those people, I withheld some of your money from you, some of your Your taxpayer funded money. I withheld some of that, if I'm not mistaken. That's how the process works here. That's what you're getting back. You withheld some of, their money, and I mean, it's dumb. It's even dumber because that's what pays her salary, if I'm not mistaken, right? It's even dumber because that's what pays her salary. Your taxpayer funded money. I mean, no wonder why the allegations of VF, just gonna say the initials there, exist the way they do. Because if people like her continuously grab power, you'll never have anybody fair in there ever again. That's why they do what they can to write these bills, flip these laws, and yada, 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 for these exact reasons. They want to maintain power by any means necessary. God bless, rest in peace, John Lewis, when he said there's a force in this country that wants to take us back in time. So I'm just asking you to go out there and vote, vote, vote like you never voted before. Vote like your life depends on it. Because literally the future of so much depends on it. Etc. And the evidence could not be more clear with what you hear out of Washington, what you hear from all of these politicians, not just a couple, all of them. And God bless both sides, but it's so amazing how you have so many people on both sides who are sold out. They're sold out to the system. They're sold out to, again, really more so just aligning their pockets. It's amazing how so many people from both sides are just sold out to aligning their pockets. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is why the Bible tells you that for the love of money is the root to all evil. Like they glorify in every single rap song pretty much, or quite a few. Actually, like probably 80% of the mainstream rap market, if not a good 90-something percent. I'm just being generous with saying 80%. But you get the point I'm trying to make there. There's a reason why they glorify it the way that they do. There's a reason why. There's a reason why so many rappers are of a certain skin color, dare I say. Actually, I might be reaching on that one, so don't take me seriously on that one. But it's definitely a reason why, there's definitely why the music industry looks the way it does when it comes to the artists, the artists, what they're putting out. Probably there is a reason for it. There is a systematical, and if there was any systemic in it, it would be in the music entertainment industry. If there was anything systemic within the brain thing, I just said the brain thing, the equation I just put in my head, there's a reason why you have so many rappers of a particular race, promoting money, 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 money. There's a reason why. Because they want you to live for money. They want you to live what's in your pocket. They want you to live for material wealth. They want you to live for flesh. They want you to go out there and have all and live by these garbage double standard street codes and wonder why you end up getting shot up later on. I'm saying hip hop is one of the most hypocritical genres on the face of this planet. If you didn't know that by now, look past a few of my other videos that I did last week and the week before that. Hip-hop is one of the most hypocritical genres. But if there's anything systemic about anything, let alone systemic racism, it exists in the music entertainment industry. And what I mean about the equation that I just put out there, there's a reason why so many rappers are promoting cash, 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 flesh, 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 and again, look at the Bible, ladies and gentlemen. There's a reason why so many of them, and definitely so many of them in particular skin color, are promoting what they're promoting, let alone, I don't know all these people at these different boardrooms and corporate companies, let alone people at record labels. But I know there's something systemic going on there. There's something systemic, evil, a factory, a negative one, by the way, and yada yada yada, a corporate machine. And there's a reason why. I don't know why I went off on hip-hop, music industry and stuff, but you get the point. And there's definitely a reason why a majority of them are of a particular skin color. I don't know why I'm just saying that rather than the actual color, but I'd rather just say that instead, just to go ahead and say it. And you got to understand that, ladies and gentlemen. There's, and God forgive me if I'm misusing the word systemic, but I think you understand what I'm trying to explain there. This stuff is planted, it's hijacked, it breeds, and it's killer. Similar to what I think Whitney Houston went on CNN way back in the day before it became super left. There's a reason why I think even she went on CNN and said something about the music entertainment industry, about something about it that, it's evil and it sacrifices people. There's a reason why she said that. Because vice versa, flip the script over to politics, they do the same darn thing. If not just corporate institutions itself, they do the same darn thing. It really is the same machine, just different industries of it. Chew on that for a minute. That's literally what it is. You can look up the interviews. I'm not lying to you. Look up the interviews. It's all there. It's the same. It's the same machine, just operates in different industries. These people will, and it's really dumb because I can't believe people are this stupid to think that money is the end all be all. Money gonna save their soul. Money gonna get them to heaven. But that's also obviously and half the time I don't even think they even believe in their greed. I think they just do it because once again they're dare I say they're sold out, or really I don't really know how to finish that. But I think you kind of can fill in those blanks. I don't want to go too far down a rabbit hole. But there's a reason. 'Cause I don't think this many people really believe that the world's never gonna end and money really gonna save their soul and money gonna get them to heaven. I don't really believe there's really that many people that are that brainwashed in these industries. I don't think there really is that many people. More so that they definitely are sold out to a scheme, to a system, and they obey it up to an extent, if not fully. But yeah, back to the original politics of this video. Forgive me for going off on a hip hop rap forgive me for going off on a music industry, etc., tangent, music entertainment industry. But I think you kind of understand the point, right? But it's more so, yeah, back to the politics. Nancy Pelosi literally just told you, hey, I literally just withheld your taxpayer money that you really, really needed. I really withheld it from you, even though I'm getting paid, off of it. I really withheld it from you because I didn't like the guy that was signing the checks. Guys, there's no wonder why they say that word VF, and there's no wonder why they say that things can be hacked, tracked. What's the other word? Like, there's a reason why they're telling you that when you rig elections, as they say, rig elections, you can have the same people in power over and over and over again for all the wrong reasons, for doing all the wrong things, just because you don't want to let go and let loose of the power and the control and influence that you get over really everything, let alone over people. But it's quite amazing because this election was as monumental as could be. I try not to give you too many of my political opinions about the right versus the left. All I really can tell you is I am a black independent conservative. And who do I believe won this election? I'm just gonna say not Biden. That's all I'm gonna say. Not Biden. Because this election is definitely more about the American people and our future versus whoever's in office, period. So I'm just going to tell you, Biden didn't win this election. And if you don't want to lie to yourself, just look up all the evidence that is out there on the internet, let alone YouTube, and you can find some. One of my favorite black independent conservatives I'm going to reference, actually, two of them, and I think we all know who they are. Brandon Tatum of the Tatum Report and the world-class, world-famous Candace Owens. Look them both up, more specifically those two, and perk of it, they're both black. Look them both up. They can break it down probably better than I could or can about the evident voter, fraud in this election, let alone the voter fraud that probably has occurred in many, many, many more elections in the past. And depending on how this thing, ends out and boils over within the next 2 months, there will be a lot more voter fraud going forward in the future. Because this really isn't a Republican versus Democrat issue. This is more so more of a ideology issue, if you were to ask me. Because both sides have their crooks, their cons, and their controllers, and the people that are bought out, So, indeed, if you want any more knowledge, info about the selection, let alone whatever, look at those people. Brandon Tatum and Candace Owens. With that being said, Your boy, the man, NJ to the City, reporting for NJ to the City News. Peace.